Hello.
And now, coming to you live from dun, 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 dun.
It's Friday Night Live.
Us.
Fred Orbison. What's his name? Huh?
I think you combined Fred Armisen, that's who you're going for, with Roy Orbison.
Who's Roy Orbison?
Old school man.
Is he from Waterboy?
That's who you have the tattoo of. The coach.
Oh, that's right. I don't actually know who that is, but I know.
Well.
I know that quote.
Okay.
Anywho.
I can see us now. Yes, we must be on. Hello, everyone.
It's so good to see you here.
You know what we just realized seconds before we went live is that it's the 7th at 7. But today's the 7th, where it's 7 p.m. Eastern. For us, it's at 7.
Yeah.
For you guys, maybe not, but
yeah.
I thought that was funny. The 7th at 7.
It's like what's the movie? Bruce Almighty.
Bruce Almighty. 7th at 7 it is.
So I'll see you 7th on the 7th.
There you go.
Isn't that
something?
Something like that. Oh, 7 is 7 it is.
Oh.
I'm Morgan Freeman. So enjoy the sound of my voice. Sorry if you hear my dog, Bandit. Bandit, stop. Stop doing that. We're live. We're live. People can hear you.
Live from hot, ridiculously hot Florida. The feels like was 104 earlier. That's not an exaggeration. That is the truth.
Yeah, we've hit the gross point of the year.
It's tough, man.
It's, we're used to it, but it still hurts. But the good thing is, the summer heat's not going to get us down. You want to know why that is?
Because we ain't staying here.
That's right.
We're leaving inside our car. We know when we'll be back.
What if it was inside Jim's car, though?
That'd be weird, and probably not as comfortable. Jim's car is smaller than ours.
How do you know what Jim's car is like?
It showed it in the show.
Yeah, but it just looked like a car.
Right. A sedan. Ours is bigger.
Questionable, but I'll take it.
Well, you should, because it's correct.
How do you know, though? You don't know what kind of car it is. If you don't know what kind of car it is, you can't, compare it fully.
I love that I could tell you, right now that we needed to leave because a meteor was about to hit, and you would believe that. But a reference to a sitcom from 20 years ago, you're not gonna.
Because you don't kid when it comes to meteors.
Meteorites. More like meteorons. All right, that's enough.
Well,
we're messing around. Let's get going. Thanks to everyone for joining us here. It's Friday night. Probably have plans. Probably have things to do. Shindigs. But this was the date and time that worked for us to do it live. We wanted to get on live. We have some things we want to talk about. We just haven't been live in a while. A couple of you have asked about us doing another live, so thus we are here.
So thanks for coming to our shindig.
Yes, let's go ahead and catch up on the initial comments here. If you have any comments, feel free to post them here. Any questions, anything you want to talk about, put them there. We always read all of them, and we will continue to do so tonight. So let's take a look. Alan was the first one in, says, hello, Hoffmans. I would like to say, but how was Symphony of the Seas? Well, hello, Alan. Thank you for joining us. And Symphony was great.
Symphony was great. We loved it. I mean, you can't really go wrong with an Oasis class, right?
Exactly. Symphony really brought it with the entertainment with the Hairspray was.
Oh, it was so good.
Really good.
I loved it.
Really good. We saw, because we were on the first Symphony sailing from Cape Liberty, New Jersey. It replaced Oasis up there. Uh-huh. And so we were in New York for a few nights before we got on the cruise, and we saw Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on Broadway right before. And that was better than Hairspray, but it was Hairspray was right there. It was really good.
Because Hairspray is a Broadway show, and I think that just hits home of what Quality Royal does with their Broadway shows. It is a Broadway show, and it has Broadway quality, and it was fantastic. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child was also fantastic. Holy cow, that show blew my pants off. It just did, right off.
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
James Howard and Retail Trader says, aloha, aloha.
Aloha.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for coming.
Mimi, which I believe is Molly, says, hello, Hoffmans.
Yay!
It's been a while since I caught a live with you. I'm going to sit here and wait patiently for you.
I'm
Thank you.
so glad you're here. Thank you for coming.
So glad you made it. And then Ashley Cruz fan says, woo, Hoffman's live. Hype. Y'all are awesome. My boyfriend is getting tired of me watching you guys all the time. Well, why? What's his problem? But thank you for watching us all the time.
My hope is that he comes around and says, you know what? You opened me to a whole new world, and that new world is Hoffman's, and now I'm thrilled about it.
I could never go back. Glad you're here, Ashley.
So glad you're here.
Friday the 13th Fiend says, good evening, Matt and Chelsy. Hello, hello.
Hello.
It's funny how I just mentioned in your last video about doing a live stream, and here it is. Here it is, because you asked for it. That's why we're doing it.
Yes, actually, because we had both been thinking about it, and then I saw your comment. I'm like, we really need to do this because we're about to get incredibly busy, so we should do a live. So ask and you shall receive. I'm very glad you mentioned it because it put it into the forefront of our minds.
Well, at first we were sour on the idea, but then we remembered when we met you on Icon, and it was at the Lemon Bar with the Capri Sun drinks, and we started thinking about those, and that put us in a better mood, and then we were like, yeah, let's do
yes, we need to make this happen.
So there you go.
There we go.
That's the story.
Power
We're
of
sticking
Capri
to it.
Suns.
Gecko49 says, hey all from the Great Lakes region of Michigan. Love the videos.
Ooh.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
We will be up your way very soon. Not quite Michigan, but close. We'll be a little bit next door there.
That direction.
Paisley Gray says, hey, good to see you. Thank you. Good to see you as well. Thanks for stopping in.
Yes.
Ken Sessa says, hi, Matt and Chelsy. Hello, Ken. Good to virtually see you as always.
Yeah, so glad you're here.
Elizabeth says, hello from Michigan. Hello, Elizabeth. Wow, Michigan coming in strong tonight. So far, dual representation right there. Got two of them. Joanne says, so glad I got to see a live chat, and we are so glad too. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Let's see. Friday the 13th Fiend says, where did that icon pin set come from that you posted on Instagram? We didn't see that on the inaugural sailing. Did they sell it then? It looks amazing. It is amazing. More to come on that in just a bit. But we... apparently we were supposed to get it, I thought, on the inaugural.
It might have been the preview cruise.
It might have been the preview cruise.
Because somebody else was asking about that, like someone who was on the inaugural, and they said that they didn't get it. So I think it might have been the preview that we were on.
We were supposed to get it, but we didn't. And we just had lunch the other day with the mailman, our guy Mel from Royal Caribbean. Met us for lunch the other day. We had a business lunch with him, and he mentioned those pins, and we were like, pins?
We don't know what pins.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my gosh. So I guess he had some still sitting around, and he was so kind of generous enough to send those to us. So now we have them, and they are quite amazing. And again, more to come on that in just a little bit. So stay tuned.
We'll mention that very soon because...
Yeah. We'll do that first. Once I get caught up here.
Once we're caught up.
How about that?
How about that?
Sarah says, this room is a 12 out of 10. Amazing.
Oh, this room? This little old room?
The funny part is, this part is kind of like, not, the rest of it is like stunning. I mean, like this wall
That
over here,
wall.
you can see a little bit of it in the corner.
I'm very proud of that
The mural wall, my desk set up with all the knickknacks and the Kit Kat clock and
Thank you.
the luggage stuff over there. No, our home off ice is
It
quite
got an
stunning.
upgrade. It
Yeah.
needed it.
You nailed it. Hit it out of the park.
Thank you.
Sarah also says Disney Alaska cruise. We'd love to. That's not what we're announcing, but we really, really want to do that. So
It's up high on our to-do list.
yes, to be determined when exactly that will happen. Miss Abby Solo says, hi, Hoffmans.
Hi.
Hello, Abby. So excited to see what's up with my two favorite humans.
Aww.
You mean Colin Mockery and Ryan Stiles from Whose Line Is It Anyway? I wonder what they're up to as well.
Were those just the first two humans you could think of?
Don't explain the joke.
Oh.
Don't ruin the illusion.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Pulled the old curtain up, didn't I?
Clay Wood says, hello, Clay.
Hello.
Thank you for stopping in. Paisley Gray says, just got off last week and Hairspray was amazing. The talent was so good, along with the Dare to Dream and Aqua show. Yes.
Yes.
Flight, Dare to Dream. Dare to Dream.
And Hero was amazing.
The Aqua
as
Theater
well.
show, very good.
Yes.
What was the ice show?
They had 2.
Oh, that time traveler thing, 2.0.
Yeah, which we've seen before. Both were fine. Or, we didn't see the ice skate again.
But yeah, we've seen it. Like you said, we've seen it before.
Yeah.
Crumbcake3 says, hello, I'm new to the channel. Well, hello. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you don't run away screaming like, what is that?
But understandable if you do.
Molly says, wow, you remembered my name. I feel special.
That's because you are special, Molly.
Yes, and don't anyone take offense if I can't remember their name, because I'm not the best with that. So, lucky. I got lucky on that one. It just kind of clicked in there for me.
It does happen sometimes.
Carmer says, happy to catch the live today with the star eye emoji. Well, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Liam's here. Hey, Matt and Chelsy.
Liam.
Hope you both are doing well. We are, and we hope you and your mom Rachel are doing well as well.
Hooray!
And I would like to point out, this is a good time to mention, we got some cool people coming on our next group cruise.
Yay!
So, we're going to talk about that tonight too. We've already announced it, but a lot of people still don't know. I had someone email me earlier today, like, do you guys happen to have another group cruise coming? Yes, we do.
We do.
This is from the first one, but there's another one coming.
Yeah.
So, we'll talk about that in just a
It'll
bit.
be great.
Claywood says, have you gone on the Jubilee yet? The Carnival Jubilee? And no, we have not. We actually were scheduled. We were booked on the inaugural for that, and then they canceled it and moved it to, like, I think Christmas or something.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, we're not going to do that.
We don't sail on Christmas.
No. And we don't really sail on Carnival all that much. We've only done the one, the Mardi Gras inaugural, and we haven't really been back. So, never say never, but
You never know.
that one's not as high on the priority list. Loves to Create says, how was Symphony of the Seas? Again, fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
Really great. You know, it's not Icon, but what is, but it's right up there. Again, Oasis class ship,
Yeah.
Hairspray, fantastic.
No, we really enjoyed it.
Sailing
for sure.
from Cape Liberty. And of course, those videos will all be coming in due time. Dawn is here.
Dawn, we're using your awesome water bottle.
Saying hello, happy travelers. Hello, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn.
Thank you for being here for as long as you can. I'm assuming you'll have to duck out soon enough, but thanks for stopping
We're
by.
glad you're here.
Jonathan says, hi, Hoffmans. It's Jonathan back with another question. Well, Jonathan, we're here with another answer.
Ooh.
What's your favorite place to eat on Symphony of the Seas?
Playmakers?
Probably overall, we love Playmakers. And I mean, that's obviously not exclusive to Symphony of the Seas, but what is?
I would say out of like Playmakers overall, and if I had to pick someplace free, I ate at what's it called?
Park Cafe.
Park Cafe.
We ate there almost every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
You love, I mean, it's included. You get to eat in Central Park. The weather was great most of the days, especially coming down and going back up to New Jersey.
Yeah.
Not here in Florida or in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Where it's sweltering. So we did go there quite a bit. And we didn't really do too much specialty dining. Did we do any, like one?
We did.
Jamie's?
We did Jamie's.
Jamie's
yeah.
in Central Park, which was very enjoyable.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
And that was about it. Loco's always great. I mean, well, now we're just naming stuff. But yeah, I think Playmakers and then Park Cafe.
Yeah.
Kind of our go-tos
at least this sailing. That's
Symphony.
what it was. Yeah.
John C says, hey guys, we are going on the Icon in 2 weeks. Love all your ship tours. We started doing your deck-by-deck style ourselves. Let's get you to 1 million subs.
Oh, boy.
Well, thank you so much for the very kind words. And you're going to love Icon. It's absolutely fantastic. I guarantee it. And appreciate the love on the ship tours. That's just how I roll. That's how it works for me. Friday the 13th Fiend says, so happy you're doing this tonight because tomorrow's my birthday. You must have known. Happy birthday from all of us to you. Tomorrow's your actual birthday, not today. Woo-hoo.
Yay! That's great! That's wonderful!
You get a special whistle.
Ooh, a non-super chat whistle.
That's
Those
right.
are rare.
Happy
Deserved for
preemptive
birthdays.
birthday.
Excellent.
Loves to Create asks, when will the video for Symphony of the Seas come out? And it will be videos. Of course, it'll be a playlist. It'll be the full and complete ship tour, our room tour, and then our daily vlogs for all 8 nights of our sailing.
Okay, so but then it has to do with what my answer is dependent on another answer, which I need to ask, but it has to do with what we're doing tomorrow. Do you want to finish the comments really
yes,
quick?
yes.
And then we'll get into that.
We will answer your question, Loves to Create, in just a few minutes. Just a few minutes here. Okay, so let's. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Is it Maricruz? Hello, I'm from the Philippines. Are there still cruisers or guest son cruise ships? My son works in cruise and he hasn't been on cruise for more than a year. Still waiting for the call from his company. I think you're asking, are cruises going? And yes, they have been for several years now. So
yeah.
I don't know, though. I guess it depends on what company or what's going on.
Yeah,
with
I'm not sure if we're understanding it correctly. But I'm sorry. But yes, cruises are going.
Yes,
going strong.
Going very strong. Kathleen says Symphony of the Seas out of New Jersey, end of April. Awesome, that's coming up.
Yay!
Well, no, that's April has passed for this year, so it'll be next year in April. But it'll get here before you know it.
Oh yeah.
And it'll be worth waiting for.
Yes.
Okay. Crumb Cake 3 says I'm going to a Mediterranean cruise. So excited.
Ooh.
You should be. Mediterranean cruises are awesome.
Mediterranean is wonderful.
Anthony on the Move says hello everybody. Hello Anthony. Thanks for stopping in. Claywood asks, what is your favorite cruise line? That's a great question. Most people would guess Royal Caribbean because that's what we sell the most of. That's what we sail the most on. It's what we talk about the most by far. And we love Royal Caribbean. But if I had to say what my favorite cruise line is, Royal Caribbean would be second to Disney Cruise Line.
Yes. And we love Royal for different reasons than we love Disney.
You can't really see it on the camera, but that says Disney Cruise Line. That's why I'm pointing at it.
There's just a lot of nostalgia with Disney for us, so it's kind of hard for that to beat.
That picture's from Disney Cruise Line.
It is.
So you can see that pretty well on the camera.
Oh yeah, you can. That was when we got engaged. That was my first cruise ever, and we got engaged the night before this, and that's like one of the only times we've had pictures done by like
a professional.
Like, like when they come around at dinner, like, oh, you want your picture taken? We did it that time.
Yeah, all right.
And
so yeah, Disney.
We haven't done it since.
No. Oh yeah, Disney's our favorite. We just absolutely love it. I think they're top of the line, but Royal Caribbean's right there, firm number 2.
Oh yeah.
Love to Cruise says, hey you two, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Love to Cruise. The last time we saw you, you were like down on the pier. We were up on our balcony on Icon, like, hey, we see you taking pictures.
We were such creepos taking pictures of you down from the pier.
So
like, I see you. No, that was so fun.
It was fun. Love to Cruise is so much fun. They're great.
Yeah, you guys are fantastic.
Read Books, Eat Tacos says, how much is the unlimited specialty dining package? That depends. It changes. It's not a set price. So it depends on how long the sailing is and what kind of ship you're on with how many restaurants it has. It depends on the time of the year. It depends on the promotions that are going on. So it is not set. It changes constantly, though it has gone up significantly. For a 7-night cruise, we used to like to get it around $199 a person, and now that's more like, it can be like $329. It's gone way up.
It really just depends. Ship, time of year, just day.
Yep. Friday the 13th Fiend says, thanks for singing in the whistle because my wife won't. Oh, well. I mean, I can't blame her.
Not everybody celebrates in the same way.
And not everyone has a slide whistle. Most don't.
Most should. But they're not around every corner, so I get it.
Cheryl says, hi guys, concerning Royal's new loyalty reciprocation program, am I correct in saying that points are still not combinable? In trying to build status, I would remain loyal to my main brand. Yes, so that's my understanding of it, is that if you sail on Celebrity, you won't get points for the Crown and Anchor Society. If you sail on Royal Caribbean, you won't get points for the Captain's Club. But they are now fully exchanging benefits based on what tier you are in those respective programs with the sister cruise line. Which, whatever. But, yeah, I don't think you get points for the other one, is my understanding. Nan is here, counting down to our 45th anniversary cruise. Thanks so much for absolutely everything. You guys are the best. It is our pleasure. Nan is a client. That's what she's referring to. And we got that booked after we had to do some searching for a while, waiting for those dates, those itinerary Nan was looking for to post, and it finally did. And we let her know, and she booked it, and now it's almost here. So very, very soon, it'll be a great time. Clay says, when will you be sailing out of Galveston next? Ooh, fun. That's a fun question. And to be determined. We don't have anything booked for Galveston at this time. But we're always looking at stuff. And we definitely want to check Harmony off the list, and it's over in Galveston, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's somewhat soon, but
Right.
But we don't have anything planned.
Yeah, we
so.
don't have anything planned at the moment.
Let's see. America says cruises are still very strong, even U.S. recessions and other countries. I like you guys, always happy couple. Don't chase goals in today's world. Everything is temporary, one life. Thank you. Well, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. And
Appreciate it.
yes, cruises are very strong. The U.S. I don't believe is technically in a recession, but I don't keep up with news and stuff like that. So all I can tell you is cruising is booming. Last year was huge for cruising, for booking cruises. It set records all around. This year is off to a very, very strong start too. So yeah, it's hopping. Ashley Cruise Fan says, just got done with a 12-night Mediterranean cruise on Odyssey. Ooh, that's what we did. Yeah. Although it wasn't 12.
No, it wasn't 12.
It was 9, I think, but it was Mediterranean on Odyssey.
Yeah.
Amazing. I watched all of your videos and used a lot of your advice and many of the different places like Mykonos, Kustasi, and Crete. Thank you.
Oh, we hope you had such a great time.
Yes. Those places.
So beautiful.
Mykonos.
Just another world.
That was my favorite.
Yeah.
Mykonos.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was like the perfect combination of like having the beauty of Santorini but being like more on the coast, and it was like relaxed, and it was just gorgeous.
It was a lot calmer there. Santorini's great. It gets all the love for a reason, but Mykonos was amazing. Don asked, is the mom durator in the house? Hello to mom and dad. No, actually. Sonia, who is our associate, a lot of you speak to her on the phone or via email when you're doing travel agent work with us, or she moderates the lives here. Usually she is not here. She is on vacation.
Yes, and actually has started the adventure, the summer adventure we're about to talk about.
Yes. So mom and dad are off on that already. We're going to meet up with them.
Yes.
But yeah, they're off. I don't even know where they're at right now. Somewhere quiet.
In the US.
Oh, there's I thought it was an owl, which we do get here. It's actually just a very large hawk.
Here.
Yeah, there's a window right there. Sorry.
Not in the room.
That caught my attention. The hawk just flew up to the tree branch. It's a very large hawk. We get a lot of those too. We have bald eagles, osprey, owls, lots of birds of prey. Anyway, thought it was an owl, just a hawk. But yeah. I know, just a hawk. Robert says, if we book a cruise, are there times that you can still help us find discounts after we already booked? Not really. So here's the thing, and I'm just going to put this bluntly. There's no reason to book on your own. You should always book with a travel agent, is my opinion, because we work direct with the cruise line, right? So the price that you get on your own, we're going to have that same exact price. It's never more to book with us. Sometimes it can be less if we have group rates or things like that are discounted prices that we can sell to our clients. So if you're interested in working with us, then just do it from the jump. It's the easiest way. We'll get you booked. We book you right into their system. No money ever comes to us. It goes straight to the cruise line. It's all official. We've been doing it for 8 years now. We have several people here in the chat who can attest to it. So that's my recommendation. Now, technically, if you do kind of see something you like and you just jump on it really quick and you still want to work with us, there usually is a window to transfer the booking to our agency free of charge, and then we can assist you the rest of the way, see if we have any group rates, or watch the prices, monitor the prices for you, things like that. So, like, for example, with Royal Caribbean, it's a 30-day window and you can't be paid in full. Disney, I think, is a 30-day window. So it just depends on the cruise line. But yeah, we'd love to help you for sure, but don't recommend doing something on your own and then waiting and then trying to come back around. That's happened to a lot of people, and it's bitten them in the behind several times. So jump right from the jump, or right after you book, get it over to us and we can help you. Interesting. It says, hey, Sue and Jim here, but it do you see that? Like, there's no... Their name's not printed.
Oh, it's not. Maybe there's a way that, like, I don't know. Maybe it's like the way you set it up or something.
I don't know. Well, it's Sue and Jim here.
Hi, Sue and Jim.
Hi, Sue and Jim. Who sent me this? I don't know if this is on the... Yeah, it is. The Jaguar thing there. Yeah. Assuming it's the same Sue and Jim. I realized yesterday that we have 2 clients who have the exact same name.
Oh, really?
Like 2 separate people. Because we have a lot that are, juniors or the 3rd or the 4th or whatever. But it was like, I was looking up something and I'm like, wait, 42 and 40 years old? Why do we have 2 profiles of different age? No, they're completely different people.
That's funny.
Assuming it's the same one. And they asked, what is your favorite port to visit?
Oh, to visit? I mean, obviously, like, the exotic stuff, like going over Med and stuff.
Right.
That was lovely.
I mean, on a consistent basis, I'd say perfect day at Coco Cay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
I love Grand Cayman.
Oh, yeah.
I always enjoy Grand Cayman.
Heading over to Eden Rock, getting that snorkeling in.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. Tinder. We like to Tinder, you know? Because we'll go when it's not so busy.
I like tendering when the process is organized.
When done correctly.
Yeah.
Not at Great Stirrup Key. Looking at you, Norwegian.
I mean, we're in Hawaii, too.
Oh, yeah. That's so great.
Royal does tendering really good. Disney does tendering really good. And I'll leave it there.
Yeah. I think when it comes to ports, like you said, it's so easy to jump to Mykonos in the Mediterranean or, Ketchikan in Alaska or Maui in Hawaii, because those are just amazing. But if we're talking the things that we consistently do in the Caribbean and Bahamas, Perfect Day at Coco Cay is always great. Castaway Cay with Disney Cruise Line, their private island, is always a good time. If it's not a private island, Caribbean, Bahamas, like you said,
I'd say Grand Cayman. Yeah.
Roatan was great, and Costa Rica. We didn't get over it. We haven't been there that many times, but when we have, those were great.
Yeah, I mean, out of ones that we go to all the time, I would pick Grand Cayman out of the bunch.
I think I'll agree with that.
You'll agree?
I'll agree.
Agreed.
Claywood asks, "Are you on Shipmate?" Yes, we are. They wouldn't let us do our full name, so it's Hoff, H-O-F-Happy.Travels. H-O-F-Happy.Travels. Hoff.Happy.Travels is us. But we're not on there like all the time, so if you send a, what do they call it, like a friend request or whatever, it might take me a while to see it, but we do use it. Loves to Create says, would you go back on Symphony of the Seas? Absolutely.
Yeah.
In terms of what the ship is, because like, of course we're filming, so we try to vary it up. We try not to do the same stuff over and over again too much, but from just the perspective of the ship itself, and it's sailing from Cape Liberty, one of our favorite places. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's great.
Absolutely. Love to Cruise says, oh, you guys are great too. Appreciated all the photos from up above. It's just a fun time.
It was fun
time, right? When you're wearing the yellow shirt like I do, come on.
It makes you pop.
Claywood says, I'm about to take a shower, so talk louder so I can hear you over the water.
I'm sure everyone will appreciate that who aren't in the shower.
I'm having trouble controlling the volume of my voice. Ashley Cruise fan says, can you remind me the details of the group cruise, please? And is it still open to book? Yes, it is. It is absolutely open to book. And just got an email the other day from Royal Caribbean that the prices have dropped. So they're actually less than when we did the initial announcement. And I told you all those prices that we had that were discounted, they're even less than that now. So yes, it's still open. We'll go ahead and talk about it here really quick, and then we might talk again about it more later. Anthem of the Seas, next year, June 20th, 2025, to Alaska! From Seattle. Round trip from Seattle, so if you're a U.S. resident, you don't need a passport. You can use a birth certificate and matching government photo ID, though we do recommend the passport, but you don't need it. We're going there on Anthem, 7 nights. Be there, or be rhombus. Square, that's it.
Oh. That's a really abstract.
It was a little obtuse.
Math joke. That's a good one.
Pythagoras. Now we're getting silly. Now we're getting silly.
Now it's really hit that point.
Alan asks, any plans for Harmony, assuming Harmony of the Seas? And again, nothing official. We don't have anything booked on Harmony, but we want to. We want to do Harmony. And
it's on our short-term list.
John C. says, yes, book 2 cruises, 4 rooms with them. It's seamless. Plus, when the price dropped, they notify/adjust to me automatically. They rock. And John C. said, wait, book 3 cruises, 1 coming up. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you so much, John. Yes.
If we rock, you're paper.
Oh.
You cover us, so you're better.
Oh.
Get it?
Fire.
No scissors in the house. They're dangerous. Don't play with scissors.
Don't play with scissors. Don't
play with scissors.
Brittany says, almost missed the live, saw the Instagram post, and came scurrying over to YouTube.
Yay.
Well, so glad you made it, Brittany. Thanks for joining us. It's always good to see you.
Thank you for using the word scurrying, too.
Yes.
That's great.
Brittany always leaves very nice comments on our videos, so.
So nice. Like, crazy
always appreciate it.
Always makes my day better.
Nan says, definitely great to book with HHT. We have had price drops with both cruises booked. through them. It's awesome. You get an email saying price drop. Here's your new invoice. Pretty much. Pretty much. Thank you so much, Nam, for that. Yes, and that's how it works. Our system tracks it. And we get a daily email that says, "Hey, check these out. They might have had some price drops." We go in, adjust them, and send you an email and said, "Hey, you got a price drop." I sent one to someone today. "Hey, your price dropped about $25, but now you also have $225 onboard credit." Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it's just a couple bucks. Sometimes it's bigger, but we do track it. Loves to Create says, "What's your favorite Tinder boat?"
I mean, unequivocally, celebrities is the best.
Oh, now see, I haven't done that.
Oh, that's right, because you were...
I was touring.
Yeah, you were touring.
You went and checked them out when they were doing the demonstration.
Yeah, and they were, amazing. So that is, without a doubt, the best one.
Okay. Well, there you go. I don't have anything to add to that. Bandit with a toy. Are you on camera? I don't see you yet.
Here.
Yeah, there he is.
There
he was
he
on
is.
the camera. Bandit.
We should just put his bed right here so he can be up front and center. What are you doing, boy? He says, "Don't look at the camera. Look at me. Look at me with my toy."
And John C. showing the love here with the super chat. "Have you been to Turquoise Bay in Roatan? Booked an excursion there, but there's not much on it. You guys are the best." Thank you so much, John. You are the best. And to answer your question, hit him with the whistle, then I'll answer the question. Oh, yeah.
That's good stuff
That's
there.
right.
That's tasty.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. We have not been to Turquoise Bay. We've only been to Roatan in Honduras once, and we did the sloth and the iguana and the... What was the other thing? Monkeys. Monkeys. And that was amazing.
It was great.
I loved that. I would totally do that again. But maybe next time we'll go check out Turquoise Bay.
Yeah.
You have a fantastic time there.
Yeah, I'm sure it's great. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Yes, so kind. Don said, "Bummed I am going to miss the group cruise. You all have a great time." I know, I'm quite bummed about that as well.
But you're going to have a great time doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
And it'll be okay. And we'll just meet up on the next one. It's okay.
There's always the next one, maybe.
It is okay.
Brittany says, "Oh, stop it. Y'all are the nicest." Oh, thank you, Brittany. I appreciate that. You are. You are. No,
you really are.
Hey, what's up this with these emojis flying up?
It's someone put an emoji in there, and then they're popping up on the screen.
Oh. I haven't seen that before.
It's technology. Get with it, man.
I know. Of the two of us, leaps and bounds for you over me in technology.
I'm always having to fix everything. I'm always having to explain everything to you.
You know what it is I usually use the iPad, which is a quite a bit older model, for doing these, and now I'm using my new laptop, so it's different. I like it. I didn't know that's always happened when we do lives.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Now I feel bad. I didn't know that they were showering these emojis on us. I had no idea.
We get showered all the time.
Moving right along. Liam says, "So excited for the group cruise with you guys and to explore somewhere new. Alaska has always been one of my bucket list destinations. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
We're going to see whales, and we're going to see other stuff probably too.
That's right.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Alan is setting us up. It's the last comment we have here for now, but keep sending them, and we'll get to them. Did you see any photos of Light Point Bay DCL new private area? It's actually Lighthouse Point at Lookout Key, which is...
Before we start that,
Okay.
can we do the pins?
Sure.
Because I don't want anybody to miss out on it in case they have to go.
Okay, don't worry, Alan. We're going to circle back around.
Okay, the pins.
The pins.
The icon pins. We mentioned to you. Here they are. Ha ha.
Ready?
Ha! They're like pins, like how you like it has a pin on the back and you pin it to yourself or whatever. So, you gotta give a demonstration. So these came from, how we mentioned, they were giving out on the preview icon cruise or something, but they're really cool. They have all the different neighborhoods and stuff on them. It's an amazing well quality set. But our BDM Mel, he found out we didn't have any, so he sent us 2 of them.
SAM.
And we thought SAM.
BDM is a sandals term. Royal Caribbean Strategic.
Whatever. And we thought that we should give one of them to you guys who are here in the live tonight because we just got them in the mail yesterday, and why not? You guys deserve it. So, but I don't. I know that might not be everybody's thing. So if you want the pins and you want us to mail the pins and you want to be in a drawing for the pins, I want you to type this into the chat. What should they type?
Iconic.
Iconic. Type iconic into the chat if you want the pins, and I'll write your name down, and then I'll put it in this here hat, and then we'll iconic. That's what's coming up. And then we'll do a drawing at the end of the live, and then if you win, I'll ask you guys to send an email of your address, and we'll mail them to you.
There you go.
So I just wanted to get to that first, so in case any of you guys have to go, like whatever, because it's Friday and other people have stuff to do. I want you guys to be in the drawing because you're still here.
And I'm not gonna read them all. Like, I'm not gonna say Liam said iconic, Dawn said iconic. No, just go ahead and put it there. Know it's there, and then we'll wrap back around there.
Yeah. So if you want these icon pins, just write iconic in the chat, and I'll put your name, and then we'll do a drawing, and we'll pull it out. So there's that. Okay.
Okay.
Now, the lighthouse.
Yes.
Stuff.
Yes. DCL is in Disney Cruise Line's new private area. Now, it is not, notice it's a private area. It's not a private island. It's not like Castaway Cay where it's going to be its own thing. It is on the island of, I just looked it up how to pronounce it earlier and I've already forgotten. Eleuthera, I think. It's a Bahamian island, and Disney Cruise Line is now opening a private destination there. And you've probably seen some photos or some videos already coming out from there. Because right now on the Disney Magic, there's a preview sailing. I believe it's a 3-night preview sailing. I just heard an owl. Did you hear that?
I think that was Bandit.
Or was it?
I think he was yawning. Maybe. It might have been an owl, though. I don't know.
Like an owl.
I believe your ears over mine.
Ooh, I'm a Fletcher. So they're having a preview sailing right now for that area. But the whole area, from our understanding, is not going to be open until tomorrow's sailing on the Disney Fantasy, a 7-night inaugural Lighthouse Point, Lookout Key sailing, and that is where you will find us.
Yay! Our summer begins there. I'm so excited, new Disney stuff.
So we are setting sail on the Disney Fantasy tomorrow from Port Canaveral for the inaugural of the Lighthouse Point, Lookout Key private destination. So the reason we did that, because you can't do both. You couldn't do the preview cruise and the inaugural cruise because they overlap, right? So you had to choose one or the other. And we chose to do the inaugural one because we want to see the full area, and we're going to be bringing you a tour video. If we're going to do a tour video, we want to be able to tour everything and show you all of that. So that will be coming soon. So that is next for us. That's the next thing. Again, leaving tomorrow, and as always, I'll recommend while we're traveling, keep up with us via Instagram. Chelsy will be posting on there, and usually in the stories, those little circles up at the top that are only up there for 24 hours. Hoffman.Happy.Travels on Instagram is where you can find us. So keep up with that and stay tuned. We'll be showing you that brand new area. We're actually going there twice during this sailing. 2 stops at the new private destination, as well as a stop at the old private destination of Castaway Cay.
So, I mean, that's an amazing itinerary, right? It's like we're getting 3 private island/destination stops with Disney. Like, that is amazing. People freak out when they get a double dip to Castaway, let alone Castaway to Lighthouse. That's amazing.
It is outstanding. So thank you, Alan, for asking about that. It was a very nice segue there.
And
now,
to segue from your segue.
Right.
So the reason why I wanted that mentioned before answering when our symphony stuff is going to get out, because I'm going to post, as long as everything goes right with technology, I'm going to post our Mariner ship tour tomorrow, which is the last video of our Mariner series. So that means that Symphony's going to be like ready to come up to post, but then also we're going to have Lighthouse going to be ready to post. So my question is since lighthouse stuff is going to be very new. We're going to post the island tour first regardless, just because that's like, hot off the press. Time to post it. So I'm going to post the island tour first regardless. But I'm going to post a poll either tonight or tomorrow on YouTube and on Instagram asking, do you want us to start with the symphony series and just put all that stuff out first before we get into the lighthouse vlogs? Or would you guys like to see the lighthouse stuff first and then catch up with symphony after? So I'm going to post that, like I said, tonight or tomorrow. For you guys to vote, and whatever is the winner is what we'll do. We usually go in just like an order of what we've done, but I thought since the lighthouse stuff was new, you guys might want to just like get all of those vlogs right from the jump. But I'll leave it up to you guys, and we'll see. So it'll either. That's why I couldn't really answer the symphony question until I mentioned that.
There we go. So, all right. We'll, I guess, run a poll and give your input on that. I'm going to scroll.
Bandit? He's really wanting attention at the moment.
I'm going to scroll back up and go over the comments and questions that we haven't gotten to yet. And feel free to keep sending those here as well. We will answer all of them for sure. Let me find where we left off here. All right, Ashley Cruise Fan says, do you guys plan excursions for the group cruise in Alaska, or would we just do our own thing for excursions? And that's a fantastic question. When it comes to the group cruise, we're going to try to kind of do what we did for our first group cruise last year. And based on the feedback from those who attended, this was really liked. What we did is we picked one day, one port, where we offered a group excursion. We said, hey, we're doing this. We'd like all of you to do this with us. Totally don't need to. It's definitely not a requirement. No pressure. But, if we all want to go as a group, we're going to do this thing. And that was in St. Martin. We got a private catamaran rented, went out for the day. Everyone absolutely loved it. It was a great time. So we want to do a similar approach with Alaska, where we're going to try to find one port or one excursion in a port that we think would be good for a large group and try to set that up all together. But then the rest of the stuff, you would just be on your own, during the days on the ship or in those other ports. Whatever you want to set up and do, you're free to do it. That kind of thing. Sue/Jim from South Carolina want to know, are you going on the Utopia and Star? I can't pay attention with them making all that noise.
Okay, I'll take them out.
Thank you. Want to know, are you going on the Utopia and Star inaugural cruise when they arrive at Port Canaveral? So we are not going on the Utopia inaugural cruise. I can promise you that. Because we will be on our big trip that's coming up, which we've already talked about before, but we're going to talk about it again here in just a little bit. And that was already planned when they announced the Utopia inaugural. We actually got invited to a Utopia preview cruise, and we can't do that either because we're going to be on the trip. So unfortunately, we won't be on those. However, we are still booked to go on Utopia just later on, like in August at some point. We'll go on there, we'll film it, and we'll have all that stuff. Now, the Star of the Seas inaugural, yes, we are booked for that. We will be there, and assuming if they have another preview cruise, we'll do that as well. So hopefully, we'll see. Friday the 13th Fiend says, those are awesome pins. They are. Liam said, those pins are so nice. Don said, noise. They are. John said, awesome pins. They really are. They're great, really high quality stuff. Really, really nice. We were so pleased to get those. Thanks again to Mel from Royal Caribbean for sending those to us.
And I'm writing your names on the Post-its now so we can do the drawing at the end.
Kelly says, howdy. Howdy, Kelly. Thanks for joining us. And there's all the iconics coming through.
Iconic.
Leo says, little late, just got on. What are these amazing pins I'm seeing? Yes, we were given those from our guy Mel at Royal Caribbean. They were something we were supposed to be given during the preview cruise for Icon or the inaugural cruise for Icon. We don't know. But we never got them. So he sent us some. So we have 2 boxes now. We only need 1. So we're going to give the other one away tonight. So if you're interested in receiving those pins, we only have one winner. Leave the word iconic in the comments and you'll be entered to win. John C. says, luckily I'm not on the Q train today and can stay till the end. Awesome.
Yay.
Awesome. Glad you're here. Always glad. And Loves to Create says, when is your symphony vid coming? and again, to be determined. Either next, like after the Mariner ship tour tomorrow, and then after the Lookout Key Lighthouse Point video tour. It'll either be after that, or we'll do the Disney Fantasy Cruise, and then the Symphony will be after that. So, within the next couple of weeks to a month, somewhere around there,
something like that.
Symphony will be coming. And we won't push it past that, I don't think. I think it would be...
No, we're going to get all the cruise stuff done before the next stuff that's coming.
Leo says, how you doing, Hoffman's? Nice to catch another live. Thanks so much, Leo. Good to see you again. Glad you could stop in. Kelly says, enjoy Disney Fantasy and Lighthouse Key. Thank you. I'm sure we will. We love Disney Fantasy.
I'm so excited.
We love Disney Cruise, like we talked about earlier. Disney Fantasy is the ship we sailed the most on with Disney Cruise Line, so glad to be back on there. John says, oh, that is awesome. I agree. Cat and K Adventure says, oh, I can't wait to see your stories on Instagram. Yes, please stay tuned. They are coming. Elizabeth says, can't wait to see the videos. We are going there in September. Awesome. Yes.
Yay.
Check it out. Check out the videos. You'll know what you're getting into. Brittany says, oh my God, yay. Can't wait to see the videos. And yes, a tour video is exactly what I want. Cannot wait to see Chelsea's outfits. They're always amazing.
Oh, my Disney outfits. Thanks. I try. I don't have anything like super unique-y planned for this one, but dressing for Disney is the funnest thing to dress for. I will say, my Post-its.
And Dawn coming in with the super sticker there of the black cat, just like the black cat that she put on my water bottle.
Yay!
Looks like Icky. This is like a mix of Icky and Lady because it's a fat black cat. So, is Lady's stature with Icky's fur.
There you go.
So.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, just felt it?
That's right. Thank you so much, Dawn. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Dawn.
Liam says, oh wow, hope you have a fantastic time. I definitely need to try Disney Cruise at some point as your videos always look so fun.
They really
Yes,
are
you
so
should
fun.
check them out. I would love to do a group cruise on Disney Cruise Line.
Right.
Because I think there's a lot of our viewers and clients who have never done Disney Cruise. They're kind of interested in it, don't really know if it's for them or whatever. So I think all going as a big group would kind of be a good idea. But that's for another time. We know what our next group cruise is. Anthem of the Seas to Alaska.
To Alaska.
Let's see. John says the private destinations are sometimes better than the regular destinations. Can't wait for Royal Caribbean's Bahamas Beach Club. Yes, we agree. We love private destinations and are definitely looking forward to that opening in Nassau from Royal Caribbean. I think one of the smartest things we've ever seen in cruising. Nassau is the port that everyone goes to. If you're not a first or second time cruiser, you're pretty much over it. You're pretty much fed up. There's not much to do for you. Usually most people stay on the ship. So Royal Caribbean goes, okay, we're going to buy this beautiful piece of land over here that everyone coming into this port is going to see. And they're going to want to go over there. And I think it's just going to drive more business to Royal Caribbean. I think it's great. And you know when that opens, we'll be there filming it.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. I think Alan was voting for Symphony. He's just said Symphony, so I'm assuming that was kind of like a vote for which videos to come first. Friday the 13th Fiend says, sounds like tons of fun. Have a great cruise on Fantasy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We shall. Clay says, what are the dates for the group cruise? It's next year in June. June 20th through 27th, 2025. I better double check that, but I'm pretty sure. And that is on Anthem of the Seas, Royal Caribbean's Anthem of the Seas. Usually in Alaska for the past several years, the Seattle round trip 7-night sailings have been Quantum and Ovation, which of course are sister ships, both in the Quantum class. Next year though, Quantum staying, Ovation leaving, Anthem coming in, the third sister of the Quantum class. So check that out, huh? So that is what we will be sailing on, and it should be an awesome time. And yes, I'm right, June 20th. That's what I thought, but I double check. June 20th, 2025, 7 nights. Let's see. John says, Luke just joined me on the live stream. He is awaiting his iconic birthday cruise this summer. It's coming soon. Have a great time.
Yay!
Don says, gotta go. Everyone have a good weekend. Enjoy tomorrow. Thank you so much, Don. Goodbye. DJ Afro Ash, what have I missed? Everything.
She's probably like, why is the word iconic in the chat like 10,000 times?
So basically, we have these really cool. Where did I put them? Oh, here they are. Royal Caribbean Icon of the Seas pin set that was given to us, and we're giving it away tonight. So if you want to win it, put the word iconic in the chat, and you'll be entered into the drawing, which will happen here on the live stream. You don't even have to wait for it. And then what else did we say? We went over our group cruise again next year, June 20th. Anthem of the Seas to Alaska, 7 nights. And then we talked about how we're going on the Disney Fantasy tomorrow to do the inaugural 2-stop sailing to the new Lighthouse Point Lookout Key, their new private destination for Disney Cruise Line there. Other than that, not much. Recharging with Disney says, we've been rewatching your old Anthem vlogs as we're heading on it to Norway in July. Thanks for a great ship tour. Oh, thank you so much. I don't even think that was a good ship tour because it was an old one. It was before we had the phone and the gimbals and all that stuff. And
oh, yeah.
Anthem. So I'm glad it's still helpful to you. I'd like to do a new updated one for sure. That was the last ship tour we did before the time. I won't even talk about it.
Oh, no, don't say it. Don't bring it up.
Brittany asked, does Disney do group cruise discounts if you do one in the future? I honestly don't know. We've never had anyone want to do not only a group cruise, like we haven't looked into it for ourselves, but we've never had a client approach us and say, we're taking a group on Disney Cruise. So I don't think they do, but I honestly have to look into it. No one's ever asked. So I'm not sure. That would obviously be the biggest prohibitive factor for us doing a group cruise on Disney is the price. Though I will say, I don't think Disney Cruise Line prices have risen that much since the pandemic, whereas the other cruise lines have risen a lot. So I think the value there is actually gained quite a bit. Ashley Cruise Fan says, I'm curious, that fireplace behind you guys isn't emitting heat, right? Using a fireplace in Florida in summer sounds awful. Well, I said earlier, I don't know if you caught it, it was feels like 104 earlier today. And no, this can emit heat, but the heat is off.
Not.
It is off. It is just the lighting effect going on right now.
Separate button for heat and light, thank goodness. Otherwise, it would not be on.
John coming in with the super chat says, Luke, the iconic birthday boy, asked if there have been updates with Beach's new place in Turks. Well, first, thank you so much for that. We really appreciate it. And we haven't been back to Beach's Turks and Caicos since last February. Not even like 4 months ago, February. Last year, February.
Yeah.
So it's been over a year since we've been there. So I'm sure it's about done by now, but with the new village there. But we haven't been, so we haven't seen it, and we haven't had anyone really talk about it. We don't get a lot of people to go there because it is quite cost prohibitive. Let's see.
But it's great.
Jill says, Disney for adults? We are older Disney fans and loyal to Royal. We like the specialty dining, entertainment, and pool deck. Would we be happy on Disney? I think so, yes. If you are Disney, like you said, you're Disney fans, Disney Cruise Line is amazing. Yeah. We love going to the theme parks and staying at the resorts, and we're Disney Vacation Club members and all that stuff. But Disney Cruise Line is just another level to that.
It's kind of like an extension to the parks. Like, obviously, there's not, like, rides and stuff other than, like, Aqueduct and everything. But, like, it just feels like the park, but, like, more intimate. Like all the character meet and greets and not having to wait long for them at all. And just, like the shows that they put on. It's just, I don't know. We're big Disney people. We love Disney Cruise Line. Honestly, Disney Cruise Line is what got us into cruising. Yeah. Because we were Disney fans first. So, if you're a Disney person, yeah, I definitely think you'll love Disney Cruise Line. I definitely think it's worth giving it a shot, for sure.
Absolutely. And that's always the biggest question. Disney for adults? Yeah, absolutely. We go. We don't have kids. We go by ourselves, and we're not the only ones. And no, you will not be looked down on or looked at weirdly. Nothing at all like that. There are so many adults on Disney Cruise Line, so many who go without kids. They have all these separate areas. There's kids only areas, teens only areas, adults only areas. So it is for everyone, absolutely. So we definitely recommend checking that out. We'd love to help book you on it if you want to take a look at doing it one day. Ken says, drop my price please for our Horizon cruise in January. It's pretty low to begin with. I don't know if it's going to get any lower. Hey, if they tell me it's lower, I'll do it. But It's hard with Carnival. Carnival price drops are hard because they have so many promotions and rates.
Yeah.
And so if you want to end up changing it, you end up having to change the promotion, and then it can require more deposit, or you'll lose your onboard credit, and all this stuff. So Carnival price drops are difficult. It's so much easier with Royal Caribbean, Celebrity.
Difficult as in, like, it doesn't happen as often.
Well, because of all those things.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Alan has sent a super chat. It says, "Will $5 do it for Lighthouse Point Bay?" We were going to it regardless, so free.
You.
But thanks for the super chat there.
I will buy a Dole Whip with that.
Oh, there you go. Want to do the honors?
Yeah, I'll do my best rendition of Tiki Room since I mentioned the Dole Whip. That wasn't that great, but it was something.
Spot on.
Maybe if you sing with it. Or...
In the tiki room, in the tiki room, all the birds sing words and the flowers croon. The tiki room. Welcome to our tropical hideaway, you lucky people, you. All right. Scare everyone out alive here. My singing, not your whistling.
Well, of course. My whistling only attracts.
Of course. Thank you so much, Alan. We appreciate that. So kind of you. Friday 13th Tween says 30 days from today we will be flying to London and spending 3 days there before boarding Anthem for a 7-night Norway Fjord cruise.
Whoa!
Checking off the bucket list item. That is quite a bucket list item.
In London? That's awesome!
That's amazing.
Oh
I'd love to do that.
You're going to have an amazing time.
You'll be checking out our group cruise ship.
Yes. Make sure they're taking care of her.
That's right. We won't put up with anything less.
Let us know if we need to have some words with Anthem.
Leo says, we've been looking at a Disney cruise for the longest time, but the prices always drive us crazy. I do want to ask price-wise and just overall, which Disney ship would you suggest for a Disney first? That's a really great question, and it's actually pretty difficult to answer. Because, in a sense, you're going to get, I don't want to say the same, because that makes it sound bad, but a very similar experience regardless of which ship you choose. And that's a high-end, elevated experience.
I would say Disney Cruise, if you consider all the ships in the fleet, Disney Cruise is like the most consistent cruise line, which I understand that's easier for them to achieve because they only have 5 ships right now. It's harder with Royal when they have 20-something.
Right.
Something like that. But, you know, you're going to get an excellent quality. The ship's going to be in fantastic shape, whether it's the Magic, which is the oldest one, or the Wish, which is the newest one. I would say if the price is an issue, but you want to give Disney a try to go like in an off season where it's going to be like a bit cheaper, like in September or something like that. So ship I don't really think matters too much.
So here's what I was going to say is that you're going to get the same experience in terms of you're going to have Disney characters, you're going to have Disney level entertainment, which is fantastic. You're going to have those great Disney rotational dining restaurants, which means you will go to a dining room. It'll be different for each night of your... Well, not each night. You'll end up repeating if it's a longer cruise, but they have 3 per ship that you rotate between, and you get to experience their themes and their menus, and the food is really great. And so you're going to get that regardless of which Disney ship you go on. So in terms of trying to choose which one you should do for your first one, my recommendation is to always work with someone like us and come to us and say, well, here are the characters I really like. Here are the Disney movies we really like. For example, we're really into Star Wars, or I like Toy Story, or, you know, my daughter's a huge Little Mermaid fan. And then we can say, well, you want to go on this one because they have this particular thing.
True.
That's really a good way to break it down. Obviously, itinerary would also dictate it some, because right now at least, you're going to have the Disney Wish doing 3 and 4 nights from Port Canaveral. You're going to have Disney Fantasy doing week-longs from Port Canaveral. The Disney Magic is always bouncing all around. The Dream goes over to Europe. And the Wonder's always on the West Coast doing Alaska, or going from San Diego, or going over to Australia. So itinerary is going to play a big part in it. You can't go wrong. That's the good news with Disney Cruise Line. You cannot go wrong. Our personal take, because you have the Magic and the Wonder, they were the first 2. They're the same class. Then you have the Dream and Fantasy in the same class. And then the Wish, soon to be the Treasure, and the Destiny coming up. We personally like the Dream and the Fantasy class the most, but it's just a personal preference.
Yeah, it's not, and it's really like splitting hairs. It's not I love every single one of Disney ships. So, yeah, you really can't go wrong. But like Matt said, like certain things offer very specific things that may like fit into the nostalgia that you have with Disney. So yeah, that would be the direction to go with it.
Great question, though.
Yes.
DJ Afrash says, "Happy 25,000 YouTube subscribers!"
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
It. That deserves a whistle.
Oh.
Another impromptu whistle. Yeah, thank you.
Recharging with Disney says, "I am on the same Norway cruise." Oh,
Whoa,
well, there you go.
What a small world.
Say hello to Friday the 13th Fiend. You guys will be partying up together.
Send
and then
happy traveler vibes to each other on the same sailing.
And then Alan sent another super chat saying, "Friday the 13th, have fun," which is very kind of you.
That's
I think
nice.
the super chat should go to them, though.
I know. I wish I can't transfer that money, but. Wow, that was a good one. You played it like a flute.
Yeah, it went sideways, actually,
Yeah.
with it there.
Impressive.
Thank you so much, Alan. We really appreciate that. John says, "Disney is one I would love to try, but they come to New York in October when kids are in school. The cruise is probably cheaper than going to the park." Yeah, that's the thing. Disney doesn't frequent New York/New Jersey area. They really don't frequent too many areas other than Port Canaveral and Fort Lauderdale and Florida, some Miami, and then when it's Europe season, they will send a ship over there for the summer. They, like I said, in Alaska during the summer, they'll have Wonder over there, and then it'll bounce over to Australia and different places. So when you're in, for example, New York, Galveston, New Orleans, those are all places that Disney Cruise Line does sail from, but not consistently. So it just, you got to catch. New York's the hardest because they only do it when it's kind of in transition. Usually coming back from Europe, and that's why October, right? They finished Europe season, they're coming back over doing the transatlantic, and then they come back down somewhere here, Florida or Texas or something like that. Brittany asks, "Are you all going on the Treasure?"
Yes. And I'm so excited about it. Never have I ever felt like a ship was made for me like how Treasure is. There's, buckle in, guys, okay? So Aladdin is the centerpiece. The atrium statue in the atrium, are you hearing me? Aladdin Jasmine on the magic carpet is going to be in the atrium, and I will probably cry. So prepare yourselves for that, because it's going to be the most beautiful thing this world has ever seen. There's that. There's going to be a Coco-themed restaurant. So they're going to have my all-time favorite Disney movie in the atrium with Aladdin. Then they're going to take my favorite Pixar movie ever and have a whole restaurant dedicated to it. Oh, and what else can we do? What else should we do? Oh, let's also do a Moana show, which is going to be amazing, because the music from Moana is amazing. And let's also throw in a Haunted Mansion-themed lounge, which is one of the greatest Disney rides of all time, and they're going to make a whole spooky lounge, like, themed, and it's just going to be an incredible ship, and I am so excited about it. Like,
really?
I am so excited. Like, they took like so many of my favorite Disney stuffs and put it all on one ship, and I'm in love with the vibe that they're going with it. Because Treasure is going to be very similar to Disney Wish, and Disney Wish they went very like kind of more feminine, like colors and vibes with like princesses and like royalty and everything like that. And then Disney Treasure is going to have more like masculine tones with like the spirit of adventure, and like, which totally, like, that was like the whole reason why I fell in love with Aladdin, the adventure of it all. And like, I'm so excited about it. Like, I loved how they, like, it's going to be the same ship layout, but they're giving you a completely different experience on Treasure than with Wish, and I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited about it.
Well, you wouldn't know it by looking at you.
No, I know I'm going to absolutely love that ship. Like, I know it probably will become my new favorite Disney ship, honestly.
Probably. And along those lines, Ashley, cruise fan, asks, "Will you guys be sailing on Disney Treasure inaugural in December?" And the answer is no, because they put the inaugural over the holidays, over Christmas Eve, and that's just not going to happen.
I don't like when cruises do this. But no, it'll be fine.
We're going right
It's
after
okay.
that.
We're going in January though. I don't remember what the sailing is, but it's we're going in January. But we like I said earlier, we don't sail during holidays. That's
No.
family time.
You know how we always say never for what we're gonna do? We can pretty much say we'll never go on a cruise during the holidays unless
our whole family wants to do it too. So
then that would be different. But
and that
it's probably not likely to happen. So
yeah, it's just not. I don't know. It could happen, but it would have to be a scenario like that, and it's not likely.
well, speaking of family, Dad in the chat, Tom is here.
Is he? I don't see him.
The Tom Durator.
I don't see Tom Nuri. Where is he?
Well, he doesn't have like a wrench or anything.
Well, I know that.
He's the TLT right under the orange circle.
Oh, I see it now. Why didn't I see? Oh, he currently 59 degrees.
Greetings from Michigan. Mom and Dad are in Michigan, and the other. Remember earlier at the start, it was all Michigan tonight.
A lot of Michigan talk.
59 degrees.
Way to rub it in our face.
Ugh, 40 degrees cooler there than it is here.
It's okay. We'll catch up with you guys in a little
Soon
bit over a
enough.
week.
Soon enough.
Oh, that's good. I know you guys are probably loving it.
John asked, "Do they do behind the scenes tours on Disney boats? We love the Oasis tour." I've never seen that listed. Speaking as a former Disney cast member, they're not. I shouldn't say that. They do the tours in the parks and stuff. You can go in the Utilidor, but they're obviously very much more protective of backstage versus on stage, which is what the public sees. So
well, there's a lot more at stake.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
So I've never seen that listed anywhere. I've never had anyone ask about it. I've never seen anyone talk about it. So I don't think so.
I will pay attention to that though on the what do they call it? Navigator.
Yeah, we'll check and see. I've never seen that mentioned.
Well, the app now. Nobody does paper
Right.
compasses or navigators anymore.
Well, we're caught up on the comments for now, but of course, again, if you have any other comments, you have any questions, something you want to talk about, feel free to send it. We will get to it. But we want to transition now to talking once again about our summer plans. Now, we've already discussed this on a previous live, but some of you may have missed that or may not be aware of it. So, of course, it's starting off with the Disney Fantasy tomorrow. So be there on Instagram, on the stories tomorrow. Disney Fantasy, go into the new private island, all that. We're not private island, private destination.
When does it start?
Tomorrow. So
Yay.
that will be that. The day we get back from that cruise, we disembark the Disney Fantasy. We are run some quick errands. We are coming back here. We are getting the dog.
The dog that's been making a ton of noise this live, that one.
And all of our stuff. And then we are hitting the road for the ultimate road trip. The Hoffman.Happy.Travels
Great American Summer! Dun, 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 dun.
Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can
Good.
see it in all of its glory.
And look at the letters in Hoffman. They will tell you where we are going. All of them. It's amazing. So, for those who didn't know what this is going to entail, we are starting off by doing the ultimate road trip. Route trip. That was a Freudian slip.
It was
because
wonderful.
It's Mother Road, baby. It's Route 66.
Get your kicks on Route 66. We're going to be getting lots of kicks because we are not just, going to Route 66, a piece of it, a portion of it. We are hightailing it to Chicago, where Route 66 begins, and we are going to be taking all of Route 66, every piece of it, to California. We are doing the full Mother Road.
Full span.
Yep.
Chicago to LA to the Santa Monica Pier.
Yep.
All the way. So we've seen parts of Route 66 before on past travels, but we've always wanted to do the whole thing. And it is finally happening. So we're going to meet up with Mom and Dad in Chicago, and then we're heading out. We're going to do it.
John C. said, awesome shirt. You didn't add Bandit, though.
Bandit doesn't have a little icon person, a little
know.
avatar.
I should have made one for him. I didn't think of it. But I did make him a bandana with that logo on it.
So there you go.
He's still included.
So it's totally fine.
Also, before we get too far, Alan said, Tom, have fun. fun and gave us another super chat.
Alan, you don't have to keep sending super chats.
Yeah.
You can just say, Tom, have fun, but we appreciate
We
it.
do appreciate it. Ready? Did you get it?
Get your kicks.
On Route 66. Yay.
Well, thank you so much, Alan.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate
We
that.
appreciate it.
So yes, the entire span of Route 66, all that fun stuff. And we are planning on micro vlogging, I guess you could say.
Yes. So we're gonna vlog on Route 66. We're not gonna really do it in Chicago, but maybe like a little snippet or something. But yeah, we're gonna do like very short videos because we're gonna do one like every day of Route 66, and that's obviously a very long amount of travel. So we're gonna be doing like kind of just like little, short like snippet vlogs.
They won't be shorts. They'll be
No, they won't be
actual
shorts.
videos,
Yeah.
but they will be short in length.
Yeah.
Maybe
and-
5 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, so we want, but it's kind of like a special thing that we're doing, like a bucket list kind of thing that we're doing. So we wanted to like show you guys like what we're doing, but we also didn't want like, to be putting out Route 66 videos for the next 20 years. So we thought like we'd do short ones so they can get out like really quickly. But we are going to post all the cruise stuff, whether it's Symphony first, then Lighthouse, or Lighthouse, then Symphony. We'll do both of those first, then we'll show you all the Route 66 stuff.
There you go. So yeah, a whole span there, doing those quick hits from Route 66.
There we go.
All those daily videos. Now, at that point, the videos will end for the summer trip, but the fun will continue.
Yep.
And I'll probably post some stuff to Instagram.
Oh yeah, I'll
stories.
be doing Instagram like the whole summer. Yeah.
So if we're going all the way to LA, then we might as well, dovetail off to head to Anaheim and go to Disneyland. Of course, the happiest place on earth. We have to go.
But it is like especially perfect for this trip because we're gonna have done all of Route 66 and we're gonna go to Disneyland and California Adventure that has Cars Land, which is based off of Route 66. So it kind of like, we're gonna see everything that inspired that land, which will be kind of cool.
And our family's going with us, and it'll be their first time ever there. So
I'm so excited.
we're so excited for that. And then we'll be in Disneyland for almost a week. We'll be staying again at the villas at the Disneyland Hotel, which we loved when we stayed there opening day and the opening week. And we're going to be there again. Then once we get done with that, we're going to jaunt our way, stopping quickly in Zion National Park, which we've never been to. So that should be a lot of fun. And then we're going to go back to a national park that we have been to multiple times, but you can't beat it. It is Yellowstone National Park. Absolutely love it there. We've got a big family soiree happening there, and then we're going to be spending a week there all together in a big house having tons of fun, wildlife spotting. Hopefully we'll be able to share some really great photos or videos of some wildlife there in Yellowstone because you really can't beat it. So
it's going to be great. So we're going to, our summer is starting with a cruise, obviously. Soak up some of that Caribbean sun before we leave. And then we're going to be road tripping. And then you can't have a Hoffman Great American Summer without going to Disneyland.
that's right.
So, and then we're going to get some of America's natural beauty.
That's right.
With Yellowstone and Zion and stuff. So
Come
we're
on.
really hitting all the cylinders here of...
Oh, and when we're in Chicago, we're going to go to Wrigley Field.
Oh my gosh, we're going to a game.
Going to a Cubs game at Wrigley Field, the
Yeah.
second oldest stadium in Major League Baseball.
Root for the Cubbies.
We'll see the Ivy, all that great stuff. So we're really looking forward to it.
It's going to be really fun.
Crumb Cake 3 says, how is the Mediterranean? I don't want to have excursions on every port. So go check out our playlist.
Yeah.
Go to our channel, find the playlist for, this is like first Europe trip. And in that, because there was their days in Rome before and then our days in Disneyland Paris after, but in the middle of that was our Mediterranean sailing. And it was a fantastic, first of all, you asked how was it? It was amazing. But watch that video because we only did one excursion, like through the cruise line.
And that was Athens.
In Athens.
Yeah.
And the other days we just went off and ventured off on our own. So, but we showed you what we did and how we did it. So it'll be a great point of reference there for you. DJ Afarash says, you better see the world's largest ball of yarn, world's biggest plunger, world's biggest spoon, etc. I expect nothing less. Oh, We'll be packing up in the family truckster. Roll them up.
I want every day just to be full of like random things that shouldn't exist, or why would they exist, but they do.
That's what we love about it. That's what we're excited about
Yeah.
Route 66. The kitschy roadside attractions.
Yeah.
The main thing, though.
The neon. The neon. Oh, we're going to be in neon heaven.
It's going to be great.
But yeah, like stuff that is just over the top and extravagant for no reason. I love that.
Why not,
That's
right?
like so fun, and I'm excited to see all that.
Disney Vision says, hey there, ahoy mates, hello. Thank you for joining us. We
Hello.
appreciate it. John C. says, what pizza place does Matt have planned in Chicago? Maybe pizza across the U.S. vlog. Well, that'd be fun. Well, I would say at the risk of upsetting our Chicagoans.
Oh, no.
But it's not at risk. They're going to be upset about this. I'm not doing deep dish. Sorry. No hate, no salt is just not for me. That is not appealing whatsoever. I'm like where John's from, New York slice kind of guy. Or Italian. Like we had like actual pizza.
Like pizza.
From Naples.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Mediterranean vlogs. But that's where I'm at with pizza. And I just can't do the deep dish.
I don't know.
That's a lot of sauce, a lot of tomato, onion chunks. Gross. I just have no interest in that. No interest.
Yeah, it's just, I don't think it's for us.
I can't do it.
No.
No hate. I'm not trying to hate.
No.
I know it's a big deal there.
We were just talking about that the other day, that like, oh no, like we're not going to like experience like some of the most favorite like Chicago like food, like Chicago pizza or like a Chicago style hot dog, because like we wouldn't eat that either. Like those
ingredients,
toppings and stuff we don't eat.
Those aren't things we eat.
So you know, shame on us.
We get it.
Know.
We get it.
I know.
What are you gonna do?
Here's the thing. I don't think it's wrong. Too many people love it for it to be wrong, but it's just not for us.
Just not for us.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
how it goes.
I know we stink.
What are you gonna do?
I apologize.
Look, I like this one. There's one looking this way, and the one that was looking that way, and then this guy's like, "What do you want from me?" Nan says, "What a fabulous way to spend the summer. You're gonna have so much fun. Enjoy." Thank you so much, Nan. You're gonna have fun this summer doing something completely different, but we'll all have fun.
It'll be great.
Dave says, for Wrigley Field, I did their tour. It was fantastic. We've heard that. And apparently they do the tours on non-game days.
Oh, I see.
So we were happy to do the tour, but it ended up being game days while we were there. So we're taking a game.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
It's going to be fun.
Nan says, gotta go. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks,
Bye.
Nan.
Thanks for coming.
Have a great weekend. John says, you said family truckster. Are you RVing? We are not.
No.
We're not. I was just quoting the vacation
no.
movies.
We are like road tripping in our car, and we're doing a mix of sleeping in the car, like a bed set up in the car, and staying at hotels. So it'll be a mixture.
It'll be a mixture. But it'll be cool too, because our car is a Tesla, so it's electric, obviously, and
Looky.
doing all of Route 66 with electric vehicle should be interesting. But it will allow us to camp in it, because you can put it in camp mode and keep the AC running and all that stuff. So we're looking forward to that. Alan says 99-cent pizza in New York is the best. I mean, you're not wrong.
It's true.
It's good stuff. New York style pizza is good stuff. Liam says, got a family cruise in September doing the Mediterranean coming up with my nephews who are going on their first cruise. Which one? Only your favorite Oasis of the Seas. Oh, man. Oasis for the Mediterranean?
That is a good time.
That's a winner chicken dinner right
that
there.
Really is.
Aqua 80. Portside barbecue.
Oh.
Man.
Ah.
You know, though, I have to say, we've always said the Oasis was our favorite cruise ship. Icon of the Seas. Icon of the Seas. Just saying.
It's hard. Aqua 80 pulls at my heart.
That's true.
But Aqua Action was really good.
Oh, that's true.
It was beautiful.
John says, Totonos is Coney Island, and Coney Island is up for sale, one of the oldest in the U.S. Maybe a Happy Hoffman pizza / travel outpost. Don't tip me with a good time. I've told Chelsy for years.
Yes.
I knew you were going to go there.
I was.
So I have said that the greatest honor that you could have in life bestowed upon you is your name on a window on Main Street in Disneyland or Disney World or whatever, right? Like that, come on. But the second greatest honor you could ever have is a pizza being named after you. So if any of our people watching, clients, whatever, you own a pizza shop and you want to name a pizza after us,
you'll
please.
make Matt's life.
But don't do it because I asked. Only do it if you were going to do it anyways, because then it'd be kind of lame otherwise.
Right.
But that would be the highest honor other than a Main Street window.
And I feel like you have to go and like have it first. You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
Like you have to earn it. You have to have the pizza and earn it.
Yeah, what if it's no good? I don't want you naming a bad pizza after me. Come on.
Our
Step
people
your game up.
wouldn't make bad pizza.
I don't believe so.
I don't believe so either.
But we have to make sure. That's all I'm saying.
What if it was a Chicago pizza, though? Something that you wouldn't eat.
Don't name that after us. Detroit either. None of that. Nope. Come on now. Let's be serious. Let's be serious.
New York slice.
Danny says I need that shirt, please.
It's actually
Is this for sale?
I so here's the thing. I didn't really need for it to be, but I put it on our spreadshirt so then we could order our shirts. So it's up there. You can,
Oh, it's live?
Yeah, it's called Route 66. You
can get it.
It's there.
It's in our spreadshirt shop. The link is in the description of the live here.
I have here's the thing. There's limited options because I just did it for us. I mean, there's men's, women's, kids,
Dog bandanas.
But if you want more options or something, just send me a message and I'll put more stuff on there.
You know what I
if
just
someone's
thought of?
interested.
This would be wild.
What's that?
Instead of a group cruise, a group convoy, a road trip, a group Route 66.
That would be so difficult.
That'd be ridiculous.
I don't think logistically that would work.
Clay asked who won the pins. No one yet. We haven't done the drawing, but we will here just a minute. John says Tesla very interested in how that works out. So interesting in getting one. Yeah, well, we love it. I mean, everyone to each their own, but it's the best vehicle we've ever had. Not even close.
It's so comfortable, and obviously we had to do some research to make sure that there was enough charging stations along Route 66, and there are.
There are. So.
And we're going to put that theory into reality.
Cheryl says Seligman, Arizona is fantastic. We're going there. We're looking for. I don't even remember what all we have planned there. I'm not going to get into it, but we will be there. So check out the quick hits from Route 66 when we go through there.
Yep. Quick kicks.
Quick kicks. That's right. Quick kicks.
Quick kicks on Route 66.
My bad.
It's going to be great.
Liam says, oh yes, I totally forgot. I completely agree. Icon is definitely in a joint versus. I love them both equally. Fair enough.
It's hard,
Oasis,
right?
Icon, they're a little bit different.
They're both fantastic in their own right.
Friday the 13th, Fiend sent in the super chat. Order 2 mocktails on us tomorrow for sail away and do a toast to me on my birthday.
Oh, okay.
Too bad it won't be from the Lemon Post. Can't wait to see the videos. Enjoy. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Oh, thank
and we will.
you.
We'll do that.
I will get something delicious from Disney. Disney does fun drinks too.
Yeah, we can. Wheezy Freezy?
No, that's on Wish.
Oh.
I know.
We'll figure out something.
But somewhere on, I'm sure on.
Oh,
Fantasy.
we could go to the Frozone place.
Yes.
Smoothies.
Yes, that is what we will do.
That's what we'll do.
Thank you. That's so kind of you. You shouldn't be gifting us stuff for your birthday. We should be gifting you stuff for your birthday. But thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And right into Alan, because he just sent another one too. OMG 20. Thank you guys so much. You're so generous. This is
so kind. I'm going to be able to live off of Dole Whips
so
all
unnecessary, but it is very much appreciated.
Very
I've never
appreciated.
seen 2 people can thumbs up the super chats. That's something I wasn't able to see before.
Okay, I don't know if I just never noticed that or if that's something new.
All right. Well, we are caught up on the comments. If you have any others, feel free to send them. But we should do our drawing.
Okay.
So, again, for the
pin
Icon of the Seas pin set, all 10 pins in this lovely box, which has a little magnetic closure to it, coming your way. The winner
A winner
is
the fate of the pins lie in your fingertips, sir. Pick it. I would say pick a good one, but they're all good ones. Oh my gosh!
Got it. The winner. Oh, it's 2.
How are you going to pick? Throw them up again and then pick one. Okay.
Got it. I got it. Okay. This is the winner.
I'm so nervous.
I'm not even gonna tell you who that other person.
Yeah,
I feel so bad. Like, oh man. All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
The winner is Jim P.
Jim P.
Dun 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 dun. You are iconic, Jim P. If you will please send an email to me, Matt.Hoffman@cruiseplanners.com. Send me your address that we can mail this to you. You're the winner!
Yay! Congratulations!
Congratulations to you. There it is. Matt.Hoffman@cruiseplanners.com right there.
Yeah,
in the chat.
typed it.
Because I'm not logged into that account.
Yes, so send an email to Matt and with your address and stuff, and we will mail that to you. And if you don't do that, then we can't send it to you. So
Look at everyone saying congratulations. We're such good sports.
See, this is why John C said, is Jim P French for John C?
Oui. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Man, you guys are being such good sports. I'm going to tell you who the other name was. No.
Don't do that! I don't care how good of sports they are, it'll still hurt. They would still be good sports, but like it would hurt. Be like, oh, right in the heart.
Well, congratulations to Jim. We will get that with you. Thank you, everyone. If you have any last-minute questions or comments, go ahead and send it. Alan coming in with the last-minute super chat. Great sports.
Alan, don't send us another super chat.
You have been too kind.
This is the last one.
Too generous. Here we go. Hit it.
I went very classic there.
Love it. Thank you so much, Alan. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Yeah.
Any last-minute questions, comments, send them here. Ashley Cruzan says, woo, what an awesome gift. Congrats, Jim. Everyone saying congratulations. Liam, Clay, love to cruise. Alan, Friday the 13th Fiend.
Clay wants to hear the other name. We will...
I don't even know which one it was now. They're all over the floor.
We won't reveal it, but we will read it after you guys are gone.
Yeah.
No, I don't even think we know which one it is now.
Yay, Jim from SC says, go Jaguars. That's right, baby. Go Jaguars. Love to Cruise says, have a great cruise, guys. Thank you so much. So, yes, everyone, stay tuned. Look for that poll. If we're going to do the Symphony videos first or we're going to do all the Disney videos first, either way, the full tour of Lighthouse Point at Lookout Key, such a long name, Disney Cruise Line's new private destination will be coming first after the Mariner ship tour tomorrow. Right. But look for us on Instagram, Hoffman.Happy.Travels on Instagram. Watch those stories because we will be posting throughout our sailing and then throughout our Hoffman.Happy.Travels Great American Summer! Check out the Spreadshirt shop if you want a t-shirt. If you want to join us on our next group cruise, it's not until next year. It's over a year away. You've got plenty of time to reserve it and pay for it and all that stuff. So June 20th, 2025 on Anthem of the Seas, Royal Caribbean, round trip from Seattle, going to Alaska, 7 nights. We do have discounted group rates available, so come join us. We'll all have a fantastic time. Is there anything else we needed to cover?
Just thank you guys for being you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending a Friday evening with us, and we appreciate you.
Yep, Alan says, good night, everyone, and Hoffman's have a great time on Fantasy. Thank you so much. John says, safe and happy travels. Thank you so much, John. Alan says, good night, and Friday the 13th Fiend says, have a good time. Don't forget the drinks. Thank you so much. We will toast to you in your honor.
In your honor, sir.
Happy birthday, early birthday to you. Everyone, thank you for joining us. Go enjoy your Friday nights and your weekend. We'll see you tomorrow on Instagram stories for the Disney Fantasy. Heading to Lighthouse Point at Lookout Key. So we'll see you then. Until next time, signing off for tonight. Happy travels!
Happy travels. Happy summer. Travel in the summer.
And the other name is...